boys, we're doing it. Ranked Bloonarius. Can you believe that? And I have Geraldo on. That's how you know we're really trying. It's on medium. I think that means the totem costs 750, so we have to get up to 1290, which is probably round 4. Ooh, misplaced the dart monkey by an inch. Feels bad. Also, definitely turn auto start off. Big key alert. Nice. Now I'm positive we can get away with this. Easy. Now, I have no idea how many boats we can fit, and I have no idea if it's worth it to boat farm because we can probably only get like 10. But it definitely sounds like the more fun way to go, you know? So I kind of have to do it. My hands are tied. Do I want to get a sentry? Do I want to try to get a farm first? Probably a farm. Farms are more fun. Ever since the contested territory update where you can start pausing rounds or not like go directly into the next one, bosses have gotten so much easier and more hands off. They're more relaxing now. I feel like I definitely should get a turret. I feel like that's the smart thing to do. Oh yeah, we're doing ranks. We're gonna get a penalty. Oh well, this is just to prove that we don't mind penalties here. Yo, what's up, George online in Tibbers? How you guys doing? You're reading Overlord. I have no idea what that is. What's good, Josh? Yo, everything, baby. No, I've had a very uneventful morning because I just woke up. But it's been a good day so far. How about you, George? All right, if I was smart, which I have never claimed to be, I'll get down to it. There we go. No, I did something really stupid last night. So I was getting ready for bed. Basically crawling in bed, and my phone rings, and it's my brother who lives like 5 minutes away. And he was hanging out with some friends of like high school friends who I hadn't seen in like years, like 6 years. And so I went over there, and I was there until like 3 a.m. and it was a horrible idea because now your boy is tired. But it was worth it. It was really nice seeing them. You're playing Pokemon? Dude, that's the dream, Duck. That is the dream. Who doesn't like Pokemon? What's up, human? Dude, only like 9 days until your 1 year, right? It's a nice penalty. Thanks, man. I do my best. We try really hard to get a top spot. Let's see. How are we going to do this? I always forget how to use Geraldo, not gonna lie. Oh, can we double it? Oh, not even close. Oh, can we double it? Over double. Let's go. Huge. All right. You got a level 96 Zygarde? Dude. That's a lot of training, not gonna lie. Some Pokemon are just like Churchill in that they take way too much effort to level up. That's wild. Like Garchomp. So what's different in this Bloonarius? You only get 10 of each monkey, so that kind of sucks. But I think everything else is on the table. I wonder if you can only get 10 traps. Oh. Are you bothering with boats? I have no idea. Probably not. Probably not. How much is this? 3,500. So we need 1,100. Can we do it in the middle of this round? Gotta save that penalty, you know? There we go. Everything else is on the table. Must be a sturdy table then. Yeah, it can hold a lot. It can hold all the paragons, all the towers, all the heroes. From what I've seen. I haven't been able to look at Elite yet. Do we want to get something else? Oh, I feel like we could get a 030 Druid. Or a Wall of Fire. That sounds way more fun. We'll go with a Wall of Fire. Yo, what's up, E? How you doing? Yeah, boats? Not really sure. Probably not. Probably not. Nice. Cool beard. Yo, thanks, Magnus. That was a great first message. That's why we'll keep you around. There we go. That's what we wanted. I believe it's around 31 that we go for sell collect. I don't quite remember though. Hi Daddy, sorry I haven't been in the streams late. Hey man, no problem. We there's a reason why we do it every week, so people can come back. Oh crap. I almost messed up. Yo, what's up, Iceman? Welcome, welcome. Oh, oh wow, that's worth a lot. All right, so then we go like bang, bang. Wow. Okay, I was gonna say wow, I'm bad at this, but we're good. We're good. Go right here. Come on. Come on. I don't know why this is so difficult for me to place right now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Gasp. And then we try to get another one. There we go. Beautiful. Are you getting 9 BRFs and 1 Central? Probably. And we'll probably get 10 overclocks. Yes, do you remember me? Not just off that. Oh no, I didn't do it before we placed the Wall of Fire. What a tragedy. If you let me know what stream you were in, then probably. The 30-second penalty, we can go for more if that's what you guys want. We can go for the biggest penalty. You thought you had below your camera, but I see it's just the chat. Oh, funny. Oh, what am I? Oh, yes. You can only fit 1. Go right there. Am I Omega Rich? Guys, if I was Omega Rich, the streams would either be so much better or so much worse, and there would be no in between. Just so you know. I feel like the play is a balloon trap, and I was supposed to get that a while ago. You know? Definitely could have done this. Where's the biggest fan of ISAB shirt? You know, I just wore it because I'm such a big fan that it is now dirty. True story. There we go. I was afraid I wasn't going to do that in time. Late balloon trap? Yes, sir. We wouldn't have it any other way. What's more fun than being a bit late? Nothing. That's the answer. Some life advice right there. There we go. You need a 204 ninja? Why a 204? Why not a 104? You gave me 100k. Oh, I was in the Lich Boss stream. I gave you 100k. Oh, you lied. Were you the liar that said you'd give me 100k if I did something and then did not? I remember that. 024 clearly superior. Facts. Gandalf. Oh, right as I sold Gandalf. My bad. Boom, boom, boom. Let's be honest. We don't need that much money to win. Should probably put it like right here. I feel like this was a mistake, but it'll be a funny mistake, you know? Maybe it won't be funny. It might be funny. Which boss do you think is more difficult, Lich, Vortex, or Bloonarius? It used to be Lich, but now I think it's Vortex for sure. For me personally. All right, let's close. All right, it's a longer round than expected. I guess I don't really know where I want it. Boop. What do we want to do now? Yeah, what's up, Captain? Captain Ducky. No maelstroms? Oh, maelstorms? No, sir. You guys are overestimating how much we are trying this game. I'm trying to remember. Isn't it a BRF into a bunch of marketplaces? So you're supposed to, but I am way poor. Very, very poor. Can we even afford a BRF? We might as well try, right? Why did I even keep that guy around in the first place? We cannot. Okay, we'll sell something. We'll sell it. Don't you guys even worry. We just need to collect this trap. This was a horrible idea. I don't know why you guys let me do this. This is really on you guys. Poor Daddy Josh, honestly. Bad start. That's okay. This is why we start with normal, so we can just warm up. Everyone needs a nice little warm up, and then you're good to go. Fact. Wait, does he have fertilizer? Let's go. That's huge. Suffering equals entertainment. Exactly. That's why we can't try as hard as we can. Yeah. That might be the first time I have remembered fertilizer on my own. This is a big day for us. Dang, we cannot get boat. Oh. Well. Sad. How the 31-second penalty? Massive amounts of skill and effort. That is how. Yo, what's up, Big Batch? How you doing? Odds? We should probably just do it up here. Hit this guy. Boom, boom. That's tragic. There we go. Yo, Jake, welcome back. Don't forget the merchantmen. Oh, we'll get them eventually. Don't you worry. Just not quite yet. I totally forgot to buff that guy. And then I think we're good. On that front. Wow. Reaches a long way. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, sad. I am actually just the worst village placer of all time. Yo, human, thank you for the 24 bits. Appreciate you. Oops. You hate to see it. How are we going? Oh, we're out of farms. Oops. You meant to send it anonymously? Sure. Where's my favorite hero? My favorite hero is unarguably the best. And it's Pat Fusty. Pat Fusty is OP. Shaking my head, Josh doesn't read chat enough. Or did I just ignore your previous message? You never know. You never do know with me. Look at that. We re-remembered fertilizer. Quincy most OP. That's true. Quincy is pretty good. Too good, in fact, which is why I'm not his biggest fan. You know? I don't want things to be too easy. Guys, I came prepared for the hydrates today. Are you ready? 1 water bottle. 2 water bottles. 3 water bottles. And coffee. Look at that. Oh, what is going on? And that is why you don't brag about how much water you have when playing ranked Bloonarius, in case anyone was wondering. Thank you for the hydrate. Only 1 coffee. I know, it is kind of embarrassing. That's on me. Also, why do we not have pickles going? He's all set up today. I really am. I'm rarely this prepared. Master, you got it. Drobin, what the heck is going on there? Not gonna lie, I read like 3 words. My attention span's too short. It's a problem. I was trying to figure out if it was worth it, but you can upgrade them to central markets until 58, and you still make a profit. True story. Get rabbit. I'll get a rabbit eventually, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Are we just gonna go with like a super brittle tack zone? I feel like that's the easiest thing to do. I lied. We're not doing that even. Is this more than enough? Certainly seems like it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Super cripple brittle, I guess. We didn't even need the super brittle. It's just a normal one. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't even see this guy. Wow. Guys, why not use pickles? It is pickled. It was supposed to be pickled. I guess pickles wore off and I didn't even know. It was. I guess I'm bad. Who knows? Is it even still worth it to do this defense? Does this even is this even worth it now that it's so expensive? Boom. Bloonarius is so satisfying. It really is. It really is. We have to go from scratch. Go from scratch and get an overclock. Oh. Boop. Boop. That's a lot of hydrates. Which is what we like to see. I'm assuming they will be fine here. There we go. Overclock. Oh. There we go. That's all we needed. Oh, I'm also dumb. I should have sold this guy. BTD6 Co. What about him? How are we going to do this, boys? We have a lot of hydrates to catch up on from Criddle. All right, there's 3. You're gonna have to keep track. In 2 hours, I'm like, why do I have to pee? Honestly, that will happen. That will. We can probably just wait, honestly. Okay. More. I forgot 64 was actually hard. Oh, we'll be fine, right? Slap down some pickles. Don't even know why I have a primary training. But it is what it is. Which monkey is best in your opinion? I enjoy the glue gunner. I think the elk is really good though. If you're just going off of how often it's used, you probably should go with the elk. Don't throw. True. Dude, look at that exactly 40-second penalty. Oh, should we do a prediction? That's a good call, Big Batch. You indirectly reminded me. Obviously, we're going to win. But we could do a prediction for how fast we beat it. Or how much of a penalty I have. Satisfying penalty? It really is. Where is it? There we go. Too bad we're up to 53-35. Prediction for penalties? All right, let's see. Let's see. Start prediction. How big will our penalty be? 0 to 1. Oh, 1 minute. 1 to 2 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. Or 3+. From what I've seen, probably like 10 minutes. Ooh, I don't know if you should be giving away secrets like that. That's some special information, insider information was the word I was looking for there. I almost forgot to upgrade that. You know, this does mean that I have to sweat really hard to keep the penalty down, right? Yeah, it's not going to happen. Thought about it, but that's not happening. Sad. Oh well, we'll still go right here, even though it doesn't. I suppose we could go like this. Well, there we go. There we go. Smack Daddy throw, Josh. Yeah, what happens if I lose? What happens there? I don't know why these guys aren't cross paths for that slow. 140 minutes. Bang. Wait a little bit. Do another one. Both of them OP. The Dart Monkey, especially the 000. That's true. That is pretty strong. Then I refund. I'm okay with that. Then no one's a loser. How many more farms do we have? 2. At least it's discounted. And we gotta be close to the fertilizer. There we go. Boom. Epic farming montage. You know it. That's what we do every Saturday. Speed it up. There we go. Huge for the program. Now we just get to check on fertilizer. Sure, we'll buy 2 bunnies. Why not? I think we're fine here. Normally we just keep buying more farms. I'm not really sure what to do. Yo, what's up, Whiffy? How you doing today? I suppose we can just get more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ultimate farmers. That's us. Oh, big balloon trap. We probably should. But I'm going to go crossbow master because I'd rather have a dart paragon. I'm not going to lie. That's a good idea. Droid. That's a good idea. Get a 000 glue. Deal. See, now someone's speaking my language. Do we have any fertilizer? Oh, 10 of each tower. It is pretty spicy. I like this challenge for this week so far. Unless I can't beat it, then I don't like it. Oh, dude, we're 1/100th of a second off of straight ones, assuming not an 11-minute penalty. Yeah, look how cool that is. Should I try to get 1/100th of a penalty? I should probably be getting more engineers. Well, what fun would that be? Right, her. I feel the one thing when I have a bunch of overclocks is I just get paranoid that I'm forgetting one, even though I can see if they're off color or not. Can you explain penalties? Oof, I am not the right guy for this. I barely ever do ranked. But basically, ranked bosses, you try to kill it as fast as possible. And to avoid stalling for, I assume, Paragon levels and back in the day, infinite farming, you have to pop the balloons of normal rounds super fast, because if you don't, you get extra time added. And I believe it's like 2 seconds after the last bloon spawn, you start getting a penalty or something like that. It's a good time. Thanks for making the video on the big trap, like the crosspath comparison or what, but no problem. What is flavored trades? Flavored trades is this guy, right? Her. The bottom path boat. Bunny Paragon. Permabrew? We certainly could. I'm saving straight for the Paragon though. Because we're 150k off, though we can always sell the overclocks. What are they? 12k a pop? That's pretty fair. Yeah, what's up, Fa? How you doing? Bang, bang, bang. Trying to get my bearings for how much money we need to make. I can stay. There we go. $31. Who would have guessed? You can door gunner or flavored. You can, and then you get global extra sellback. It's a great time. It's pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Ah, yes. Let's get an overclock. I suppose we can get a big trap. Like that. And then we need an overclock. Put it up there. What is my favorite balloon? Well, Bloonarius, of course. It's just a good time. How big do you get? Oh, that's gonna be a small Monkeyopolis, won't it? Only a 9er? Oh, that's only... Oh, okay, yeah, we have to sell this guy. Let's see, there's no way... There's no way of selling this guy and fitting him in, right? How far right? Oof. Oof, yeah, there's no room. Poor placement. What are you gonna do? Num num. Who needs a farmer? Not me. Have I done Ravine half cash yet? No, the plan is after this stream, actually. Or not after the stream. After we beat, what is it? Bloonarius on Elite. We are going to do Ravine half cash, and I've finally settled on just doing it in the challenge editor. I feel like that's the smart play. We've tried enough normally. That way we can at least pop around 40 and 41. Smartest of the smart. Yeah, I had to draw the line somewhere, you know. You don't get the badge? Well, we can use how we beat it in the challenge editor as a guide for beating it normally. You know? You know, it's foolproof. It really is. It's what I used to do when I made guides on hard maps. One, two, three, four. There we go. This might sound stupid, but does the boat paragon also have the flavored trade sellback? I assume so. I have no idea though. Does anyone know that actually? It has the trade empire buff, so I always assumed it did, but I've never checked. I have never checked. That's a great question. I assume I can't fit it because I couldn't fit it last time. What if we like start over here though? Also, we need to get some fertilizers on here, some totems going, and then we can oh yeah, we have a paragon. I was like, hold on, we might lose, but that we're not leaking. New video, honestly, it's at least in the next facts video. Really? You're telling me that is not enough room? What a thick boy. My goodness. I'm also falling way behind. So oh well. This is why you don't turn auto start rounds on. Because we liked having this guy here. For that reason. Bang, bang. At this point, Josh is just ignoring I have read that a few times. And I always forget to respond. Would be 100% revolutionized if farm gets if the farm paragon gets added. That would be hype. It probably wouldn't. I don't quite know how to articulate this. In most cases, I feel like it wouldn't be needed. And then when you do get it, I feel like that you might not have enough rounds for it to pay itself off. But if it does, you're going places, you know? Farm paragon obviously goated. It's gonna be awesome. All right, I suppose we can start getting boats. Placement is vital here. That's a big key. Place as many boats as possible. There we go. How many farms do we have left? 2. Overclock. Nice. Huge. For the program. Please say, what is your favorite paragon? It's the Apex Plasma Master. I really like it. Don't know why. It was like the first one. It's really good. It's super easy to get to degree 31. It's a staple of boss events. I think it combines all 3 paths really cool. That's basically it. Yo, what's up, Or? How you doing? What's up? Just did Bloonarius with my friend, and it was super fun. Let's go, Arepa. It's what you like to see. All right, do you guys want to see a boat paragon or a engineer paragon? I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot about the penalty. Boat? Okay, we can do boat. Where is my mouse? There we go. We're we don't have the most money, and me buying these is not helping. I can't wait to not do ranked for elite. Yeah, it's gonna be so much more fun. You're finally back. How am I? Dude, I have no complaints. I'm doing pretty well. We'll just suck up a ZOMG. Oh, I did it too early. Feels bad, man. Where's my mouse? My mouse. There we go. There we go. There has to be some. Yeah, there we go. That's what we were missing. Please forget about the penalty so I can win the prediction. Never. I would never forget about the penalty. Continue. Daddy, when Ravine chimps? Once we beat Ravine half cash. So probably never. No, I really want to do chimps. That is going to be so much more fun to watch and do and to win. It's going to be so much more hype. But freaking half cash is impossible, man. If Never Miss just wasn't nerfed, we'd be fine. 101 facts about Hbomb. When? It's on my TikTok. Please what? Ravine half cash? Half cash cheat with instas? You see, there are two sides. I kind of want to, because I think it'll be more enjoyable for everyone to see me attempt chimps than just beat my head against a wall in half cash. But like, at this point, I feel like we have to beat it, right? I feel like we have to keep going. 101 facts about Hbomb. Fact number 1, volleyball is life. Yo, what's up, Pix? And it's your boy. Hbomb 101. All right, you guys have convinced me. It'll happen. How about I just get on the Vogue 50 questions in 10 minutes or whatever it is. I feel like those used to be popular videos, but I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Round 112. Do we have any good pickup lines? Ooh. Want to know my best pickup line? It's undefeated. This works no matter what. You ready? 1 second, find my mouse. That's the wrong one. Oh well. Unfortunately, it is exclusively... you know what? I think this would work in all scenarios. This has yet to fail me. You go up, and you have two options. You can either say, I'm veteran level 11 in BTD 6, and that always does the trick. But if you don't, if you're not that high of a level, I just go up and go shots, and then everyone does shots, and you have a great time. Easy peasy. Has yet to fail. There you guys go. Another life hack. Check this out. We'll get a MIB, because why not? I got all the girls, dude. That's how I got Nat. I just flexed. I just flexed my veteran level. Even though at that point I probably wasn't even like level 100 yet, because we met like right when BTD 6 came out. What would the village paragon be like? I hope it just gives primary expertise to all of them, so it has military expertise, magic expertise, and support expertise. That'd be kind of hype. That's the wrong one. Oh, I guess I sold a turret. It would have been funny if I sold something bad to sell. Super brittle. This guy. Get the turret down. I don't even know what degrees these are. 13, massive. And 43, that's actually respectable. Hbomb. You'll love to see it. Stream HD 4K because of the Dart Paragon. Yeah, the Dart Paragon really helps out with the stream quality. Also, Glue Storm We could have. We could have. We're on it. We would do that if this was elite, but it got a 10th of the way through the track. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see the penalty, but I know for a fact it was under 2 minutes. Right? I'm not sure, actually. Who do I trust? You think it was 142? I also think it was exactly 142. Wasn't last week's Vortex on skates with 5 towers? Yes, sir. We frickin' crushed it, baby. It was 318. All right, yeah, it was 1 to 2. Yo, hats off. 79% of you guys. Let's go. Pog. Now let's be honest. Geraldo better than Ben for this, but I'm better with Ben, so it is what it is. You can do it faster when you sell your farms. That you can. That you can. No argument there. Where do we want Benjamin? Out of the way. Probably up here. I forgot that this was elite, so we might actually have to try. It is only Bloonarius. Oh, we're only given 5 in. Oh, okay. I have to think now. We're only given 5 for elite. Okay. Boomerang then, right? Ooh, trying is important. Yeah, it is. It is important. It's good to try from time to time. Good enough. Do elite strats work on normal, or do they need to be different? Oh, they work. They work just fine. In fact, if you do elite strats on normal, you'll just win super well, or super easily. I was reading chat and talking at the same time. Ninja would work well. Oh, true. True. I used the Ninja when it was on, is it not Frozen Over? Alpine Run. That was awesome. Not even ranked. Why would we do ranked? You silly goose. We already did that. Unless you want me to read chat even less, and no one wants that. Nobody wants that. Oh, we only get 5 farms. What a disaster. This is actually gonna be interesting. Streamer that reads chat, I'll stop reading chat forever. Okay. Ignore me and do ranked Lamau. I would never. I know that you really want me to read your messages. Alt eco incoming. Yeah, we're gonna have 5 druids, 5 boats, 5 farms. A Monkeyopolis. Oh, the Monkeyopolis is back, baby. Josh already doesn't read chat enough. True. Think if I read it. Think if I got better at reading it. Dono wall generation. That's dude, that's how it's done. One day I'll enable donations. That's probably not true. Unless I became a full-time streamer. That seems like way too much work though. How am I doing? Yo, hungry. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Petition for next week's boss to be on Inferno with only 2 banana farms. I say unlimited banana farms. It's just the limited space. If you're not leaking, you're not trying, honestly. You know, with Ben, we'll have enough for valuable. Full-time streaming balloons would be tough. Yeah, I already feel like a lot of the streams are a bit dull, especially since we're frickin' stuck on Ravine half cash. So I would be lost if we did if I did it full time. Also, your YouTube videos do super well. Yeah, I had a few months streak where I was getting like 300k a video. And I was on cloud 9. Well, what's cool is now the challenge videos are doing better. Like the 100,000 road spikes has like 100,000 views, which that would have never happened in the past. Fruits, boats, farm snipers, monkey foot. Near the front to benefit your poppers. Helicopters, and that's all I think the money makers. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Petition for next week's boss to be on Ravine with all farms disabled. Alchemist, true. That is another one. Good call. Good call. Oh, I didn't see that his boomerang was hitting there. Oh. Now he's just using all his pierce. There we go. I feel like the correct thing to do is to get another tower. What are you gonna do? Not that, that's for sure. We're probably fine. Lamau, how am I doing today? I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, Grogan? Not a mistake to use that ability. Fun fact. All right, we're redoing that. We'll spend a little bit of money. We were just messing around. So I'm thinking I could. We'll be getting a bloom trap. So let's just I kind of used its spot, didn't I? That I did. But we're leaking way less, which is nice. 5 of each. Paragon's gonna be semi-garbage now. Yeah, probably should have used Geraldo, honestly. Oh well. Oh well. Yo, Criddle with the 60. And the message in the middle. I've actually never seen that before. Thank you, Criddle. Appreciate you. You're the man. Sorry, Big Bash. Average daddy stream leaks his life savings. True. Very true. You put your trap right next to the front, like in Battles 2. Yeah, I normally just get larger surface area and then put it near the front. But honestly, the boomerang might reach too far. It's around 27 that we collect the bank, right? We need some Twitch commands. We have some. Check this out. Discord. YouTube. Okay, so we don't have a YouTube one. There's another one. I have another command. I set it up. I was very proud of myself. All right, so we might need more commands. No YouTube. Let's be honest. If you come to the stream, there's like a 99% chance you've seen the YouTube video. What command did I put in? That's a great question. What could it be? I put in another one. Pat Fusty. Can this handle this round? I genuinely don't know. I am intrigued. You can always get triple gun if they start getting too far. Yeah, it's fine. Nice. Bigger radius. Get another one of these guys. I'm gonna upset some of you. You ready for this? Oh wait, I did it a round early. Or did I? I don't even know at this point. We're gonna do another one. Doesn't look like you made it. I did though. What was it? We're gonna go another round. I don't even mind. What was that other command? Maybe I'm just making this whole thing up. It's a farce. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. These two are different. That's gonna bug someone. I did. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I did put it in the wrong spot. Yo, what's up, Rock? How you doing? All right, that's the last restart. I swear. I promise. Oh yes, collect. Enough messing around. We're here to play. And probably lose. But mostly play. Dang, I thought you guys were real ones. I thought you guys really watched. Sag. Oh well. That definitely just hasn't been broken for like a year now. And I genuinely don't know how to fix it. Double gun. Time to get that balloon trap. Also, is it 33 that has all the camos? Seems like it. I think it's 33. 33 also has like no RBE. So it's okay. I don't really know what I want to pop them. But this'll do it. Probably. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Also, I can't. Oh, I can. I'm a wizard. You guys see that pro placement? I need 2. Oh, duh. I actually might be a wizard. I had a completely different thing to say and I forgot. Make a challenge for that and post it. Yes, I definitely was reading chat to know what you're talking about, and I agree. I should do that. Bad trap placement. True. My bad. Next round has all the camos, right? Boys, we located the second command. Did we have a second command? Oh, you weren't even talking to me. Good. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Do you like how these are not going at the same time? That's my favorite part. We have 6 grand. Oh, we're out of farms. Ew, ew, ew. Gross. I don't like that at all. Most of them are default. That is true. I didn't change a single default one, and I added 2. All right, you guys have convinced me. I'll look up what the second one is. What is it? Stream Elements that does that? I definitely know where I'm going. Dashboard? Ah! Where are my custom commands? There we go. All right, I figured it out. I know what it is. I know what the other code is. And I'm a little embarrassed about it, so I don't know if I'm gonna share it. And that's... Oh. Lame. What's the second one? I don't know. It's Nat. No, the second one. It is feet pics. How do you know? How lame is this? I'm disappointed in past me. All right, don't judge. I was so happy shirtless. I was so happy that I made a second code and it's freaking that. All right, how do we do this? Probably a whole lot of selling. $41,000. Guys, what would you do with $44,000? Other than tier 3 sub. Permacharge. Get a tax zone. I'll get a tax zone and an embrittlement just for you. And guess what? You'll never see this coming. We'll get 2 of these guys. The perfect amount of money. You'd say for 44,000, you'd set up some commands. That's why I keep you around. I knew you'd do good. We're just zooming. Who is VIP right now? It's no, it's a guy who he doesn't chat much. I keep forgetting his name. We looked it up last stream too. He's always here, doesn't chat much. How do I like this? I should have put a boat on those. It is what it is. Is there only one VIP at a time? Yes, sir. You steal it. You steal it from whoever had it last. It's a good time. People either love it or hate it. And I love it. Guys, how bad is a trade empire with 4 merchantmen? That's bad, right? Because that's only plus 80. They only make 300 a pop for like a lot of money. That's really bad. Thanks, Rock. So I guess we're going boats. Yeah. So I guess we're going farms is what I meant to say. Let's see. How did we do this? Go here, here. Means we can go like. Nice. There we go. Get a 420. Yeah, so normally you do a 420 into a bunch of marketplaces and then central markets, but with this limited stuff, I suppose we can still do that, then get the boats, then make them central markets. You died around 75. That's a huge rip, actually. Oh, why'd I hit start? It is what it is. I'm not going back. I don't even care. Sad for Slade. Honestly, that is a big rip. You hate to see it or hear it. Or do it. Really? There we go. You thought VIPs were only given out and usually couldn't be bought. I am very easily bribed. That's the one thing you should know about me. Alright, I'm gonna test something. It was the boat's fault. I just have to get this by the end of the round. Nice. Boom. Ooh, supernova. Supernova 002. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. How many bits for VIP? 100,000. That would be awesome. Mostly for you, but slightly for me. It's a good deal, honestly. You should do it. Yo, what's up, Schmitz? Long-time YouTuber watcher, first-time stream watcher. Yo, welcome in, Holy. Welcome, welcome. Point proven. Who needs a YouTube command in the Twitch chat? Not us. Not us. I suppose I could put the boats up here to help out since they're not in range of the discount village anyway. Is it better to go? L streamer moment? Nah. W. I'm away to spend. Alright, let's get some central markets and just have a good old time. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm gonna forget a BRF crate because it's so far away from the it's so far away from the trap. I now have 1.3k schmeckles. Nice. Very proud. Very proud. Yo, what's up, Shadow? How you doing? Hello, governor. This is a bizarre Bloonarius, but it's actually pretty sweet. You doing good? And me? I'm doing well. No complaints. I get to beat Bloonarius with you guys, and then right after I get to go play some volleyball. Some pickup volleyball. So, can't complain about that one. Your YouTube should be Smack Daddy Josh. I'd have to pay for a new plaque though. And that's like $50, so it's out of the range. Not in the budget. Oof, it is a big oof. A 0-1-1 ice at the start for ability at money making. The snipers would be able to pop it, no? Oh, I guess if I could put them like right here. Smart. Is the Hbomb username still taken? I have no idea. I have no idea. There we go. We're chilling for now. I really want a farmer just for this guy, but that would hurt my soul. Oh, why did I do that? I was about to make them flavored trades, and then I fast forwarded it and ended the round. Smack Day Josh is better anyway. I mean, pretty true. Pretty true. Now they can help out. Round 56. I assume we're just gonna do an overclocked mad. No? Yeah? Seems like the easiest thing to do. I don't know why. There we go. Get that money. Don't know why we would do something else. Wall Street collects too. That it does. That's why it's the best. It's the bee's knees. All right, we've overclock up and ready. Honestly. Oh, we can just get a jungle drums over here. I'm a genius. There we go. Ooh, a hydrate. You got it. I don't think Hbomb is still... What? Oh, you don't think Hbomb is still taken unless some small guy has it. Yeah, last time a small guy had it, who hadn't streamed in a long time, so if I accepted partner, I would be able to have it if I wanted it. Do I like the top path tack? Dude, honestly, hot shots kind of goated. Chom Chom showed me a strat that's in a video that I'm making. Hot shots OP. Also, you still owe 5 hydrates. I've been sipping my coffee. All right, boom. Obviously get that. Sell the overclock. How much more do we need? 15 grand. Sell. Ah, yes, we should probably have defenses too for all the ceramics that will be coming. Here we go. What else? These are not placed well, are they? What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong with this? Oh, I have to collect the crates too? What a disaster. Ooh, yes, something might be going horribly wrong. This is terrifying to play. Maybe we'll get another one. There, now we're fine, right? Surely. Especially once we get another mad ability going. Right, it's fine. Yeah, I'm like that dog in the house that's on fire meme. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't think I needed that extra boomer boy. Okay, that went surprisingly. Why did round 63 start? What a scamaz. I saw you, Fit. I saw you. Don't do this to me, game. Game? I just can't. Let's go! Got him down. Whew! Wasn't even scared. Definitely going for a big trap. Oh. I should probably sell. I need an overclock. For next round. Balloons TD is a good game. I'll have to check that one out. I guess Hbomb had copyright claimed calling bomb shooters boomers. I would like... Oh, duh. If I sell these, I have enough money. There we go. That's all we wanted. Then we slow it down, overclock it, make it a banana central, get another one down. And then we don't have to wait for another overclock because that's a long cooldown. And we'll have it for the next one. Favorite sport besides volleyball? Favorite sport to watch by far, American football. Mainly because I play fantasy football and that is surprisingly addicting. Favorite sport to play? Right now it is probably basketball, other than volleyball. Probably basketball, just because you can go to any gym anywhere and play pickup, and it's likely going to be a ton of fun. Then, but like the sport that I'm by far best at is baseball, and I really enjoy playing, but I haven't played in years because it is impossible to get a pickup baseball game going. I mean, heck, is that even a thing? So it's a good question though. Boom, and that's why we didn't do ranked right there. Fantasy football is for those who are bad at both fantasy and football, or those who are good at both. An American calling it an American football. Yeah, I did realize that a lot of you guys are not from America. I love to see you play baseball. Dude, here's the thing. I love playing baseball, but boy is it boring to watch. Like, going to a game every now and then is fun. When it's on TV, I do enjoy watching like an inning or two, but watching a full 9-inning game on TV, kind of horrendous. Concerts better than sports. I've only been to a few concerts in my life, but I had a great time. So here is the thing. Suppose I should have done that a long time ago. And this guy... Oh well. Josh, place a glue. Why are glues bigger than darts? This would fit so easily. Okay, I don't know my own tower. My bad. We'll just say it was a brain fart. You've been to 4 concerts? Nice. Did you have fun at all of them? Going to another one in a week. Next week, and another in 2 months. Dang, this guy's putting up numbers. Fun fact, I'm not American. In fact, you're the exact opposite. You're the least known country in the world. It's Mongolia. Is Mongolia really the least known? I feel like a lot of people know of it because of Genghis Khan and the Mongols. Yeah, I just committed to going to a concert next July. And I doubt I'll go to one before that. Might be the least most anti-known country. I don't know what you mean by anti-known. I feel like I should have made a Monkeyopolis. And then gotten my farms back down. That was definitely the play. And if we lose, that's why. Well, we're gonna... Oh, I'm so silly. I'm so silly. I was thinking we were gonna get here. Well, boy, we're gonna be poor. Okay. Well, that makes things tougher. Odds are we are going to sell some things and not get the Paragon for a ways, and Bloonarius is gonna get pretty far. Josh values AI over chat. Facts. AI is life. I actually had my meeting with that guy who had like a super in-depth Bloons program. So now it's like a partnership because he basically has the interface. So I have the AI that makes decisions but doesn't know how to affect the game, and he has stuff that can affect the game, but he has to hard code what it should place. So we're just gonna merge them, and it's glorious if it works. You don't go to concerts because you have social anxiety. That's what alcohol's for. No, that was, should not have said that. How long will it take us to get to 350K? You're not wrong. Dang, we need some faster rounds. We need to speed run these. But concerts, I also have social anxiety, but concerts take all of that away. And the nice thing is most people are focused on the music. So you don't have to worry about what other people are doing. Dang, that big trap makes like no money. Feels bad. It's as if we're getting deep into the game. Ooh, only 5,000 more dollars. I didn't see. Good. I was gonna say, if it's not a 31, my life is a lie and I don't know how to do the glitch, but we're fine. Remember that time that I told you it had like 7 projects due? And you haven't slept since. That sounds like a horrible time. Tibbers, you should probably sleep more. Or never sleep again. Either works. I got very little sleep last night, but that's because I made poor decisions. And went out as opposed to just going to bed. Next week you're seeing MCR. I have no idea who that is, but I'm sure they will be fantastic. Just place them all. There we go. That 5 farm opwas hurts to see. I know. It does hurt. It hurt to make. Why are you a thing anymore? This guy's at least useful. Snipers. Snipers and druids. So I want all the snipers in here. And it looks like we're not stalling. But they should all be in range of the farmer, which is hype. Get that. What am I doing? We need to get 5 overclocks. Overclocks. Josh doesn't know my chemical romance. Ooh, with caffeine. We love a good romance with caffeine. 5 druids, as the kids say. They don't know that it's pronounced druid. Beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sight. Behold. It doesn't collect this one. Well, then I must put it over here. Those are the rules. I don't make them. All right. Is there anything else? We had a lot of suggestions. That's got to be close, though, right? Now we just hope to get a lot of money. A meme? Oh, we will. Petition for Hbomb to make a new video. So here's the thing. I have one with the editor right now. I have all the footage for one for me to edit. And I could do mine today. But I have volleyball to play. So it might not come out right away. Oh, you're joking. Yeah, who needs a maim or cripple? Honestly, not us. Overrated. But I mean, if we have enough time between stream and volleyball, then we could totally make a video. Just have to be a lot of time. It takes a few hours to edit. And I haven't wrote the script yet. I just have all the footage. Because it's 3 strats. Wow, we're actually making... Oh, sad. I didn't realize I didn't have an Energizer yet. I was gonna say, we're actually making good money. How much do we need? 300,000. That adds up. That does, in fact, add up. How long does it take us to get 300,000? Where is my mouse? Is it just me, or do people get war flashbacks of Druid sub farm every time they hear Druid? Yeah, Big Batch is correct. I do barely play that game, so I do not get flashbacks. Ooh, fortified bads coming out. Dang. We should probably get to 650k then, so we can pop these things. Stop doing so much damage to Bloonarius. Please. Alright, we have to sell 2 of these anyway. What else do I get rid of? Nothing. Co-op when? Oof. Yeah. We haven't done co-op since the incident. We barely even talk about it, honestly. It's a dangerous thing to bring up. There we go. This nice big loop is going to be great for replacing... One sec, I'm getting distracted. Replacing sentries for big explosion. We love big explosions. Elite. Ew, gross. Alright, we should be fine here. We don't even... I was gonna say we don't even need a super brittle, but why on earth would we not get one? I'll wait for those to spawn and then go big boom. It did some damage. We love a good... Oh, that's not the right button. All right, last wave of DDTs. Ready? Look how much this chunks it. Chunk. Does like 1/4 of a skull. There, it only took us 10 rounds to pop this guy. Easy. Ooh. I wasn't even scared there. You guys were scared. Continue. There we go. One more Paragon. That's the plan, man. That is the plan. I mean, if we sell all of our farmers, we get another Paragon easily, right? Probably. Yo, what's up, Woodja? How you doing? Just make sure it's the correct Paragon. The Boomer, baby. What does the last ability do? Well, the last one's the Pirate Lord. I assume you're talking about the one before that. It's a Rupture. It blows up all of the vines and does damage and stuns balloons. It's a monkey knowledge point for the Spirit of the Forest. Also, sup, Josh? Not much, just balloons and volleyball. That's my game plan. How are you doing? Suppose we could have got down another XXXL trap for farming, but whoops, that's not the right button. Maybe because you stream at like 2 a.m. No excuses. Nice. Kind of crushing it. I forgot that we still had this guy down here, so I'm going to move him. All right. Sell these guys. Huge. 1 million. Oh, easy. You're living in my head and you're paying rent. Dang, paying rent for his own head. That's nuts. Absolutely insane with it. Guys, what else should we get? What else is good for the boss? We have the 3 extra damage dealers. We now have the 4. I'm not even gonna fly him around. I'm just gonna get 2 because that will last a very long time. A druid stack, like 6 druids. Sun avatar spam is pretty solid. All right, we'll do a druid stack, as some kids say, and then we'll do the avatar spam. Oh, and a mad. True. I don't know if I quite have enough space here. Oh. I was quite lost for a second, but I forgot that we can only get 5 of them. The mad for sure. Obviously get a Pex. Definitely get a homeland. Get the mad. A transforming tonic. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I want to set that up. Perma brew. Yeah, we can get a perma brew. 91k, we'll get a wizard. And then we'll get sun avatars. We'll get 1 sun avatar. All right, boys, you ready? Let's see if we can take it down. It's not going especially fast. Some would even call it especially slow. Dang, where's the music? Oh, you have to wait a while for the music. You see how slow this thing's dying? Yikes. We have a chance. We have a chance. Just reminding me. Thank you. That's actually probably smart. Um, 3 and 5 is what I care about. 5, 3. Sky Shredder. I'm honestly just gonna put down sun avatars every time we have the money to save time. I'll suck in. Never mind, I did not suck in a bad. Chom Chom was telling me that he now uses time stops for bosses because he like AFKs them. And if you guys didn't know, time stops mixed with paragons is incredibly overpowered because it affects everything, including bads and bosses. But paragons are unaffected, so they do way more damage. Just gotta zoom. Paragons being immune to time seems legit. It's just weird that bosses are not. You know? Is it 7? Nice. Suck up a bad. Kind of killing it on the abilities right now, surprisingly. We're getting close. Door Gunner the Brittle. Oh! Let's be honest, we're just gonna move it. Thank you. I totally forgot about that guy. Just talking about how good my abilities were, and I forgot a ton of extra damage. And then we can set this guy up. 3, get him. Beautiful. Yeah, you can Door Gunner and Embrittlement though. That is true. I've become a fan of just placing them though, especially when you're low on money like we are. That way you don't have to pay for a Chinook. Oh, Chinooks, we could have farmed more. Whoops. All right, the music is on, boys. Can't lose now. We have been inspired. One more skull. Suck up that bad. Use glue. We can do it, boys. Let's go. GG easy. Huge. Yeah, that's timed perfectly with the victory screen. Holy cow. Yo, GG's. That's how it's done right there. Huge. Huge for the program. 50 trophies. What more could you ask for? Perfect timing. That was pretty good. That was. All right, boys. We're going to move on over to Ravine Half Cash. Put on Sada, and I'll change the title once we get in. All this stuff, no powers, no continues. I actually don't know what continues do. Whew, that was scary. When Bloonarius first came out, I did not think we were gonna win, to be honest with you. But we pulled it out. We pulled out the dub. That was scary. But you know what that means? That means we get to upload this VOD and just say basically a Bloonarius guide. It's like my favorite title to make them. Because it's not one, but we did beat both of them first try, so it's basically one, you know? There we go. Ravine half cash, but let's use double cash. Honestly should at this point. Now we get another dart monkey. We have a solid strat through 40, if I remember all the steps, which, to be fair, almost never happens. But how do you get double cash? I actually don't know. You would pay for a 50 times speed button? Dude, think of the deflation speeds you could just plow through. That would be awesome. I assume it's in the store. Is where the half or double cash is. When buying double cash, use Hbomb. True. Maybe I'll buy half cash just to pay myself. That definitely wouldn't just lose me a ton of money. A ton as like double cash, like 10 bucks or whatever it is. Use shirtless. That would have been great. Imagine my code wasn't Hbomb, it was shirtless. Oh no. Oh no. Whew. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot change my code, which is a feels bad, man. When buying anything in balloons that isn't in balloons, use Hbomb to get FBI at your door. They'll probably come. They're big fans. They're big fans. Oh, guys, I have now met 1.5 fans in real life. So one was like it was like my girlfriend's family friend's son was actually a big fan, and we met and talked for a while. But now that like a lot of my friend group like has gotten invested in the YouTube channel because I think it's really cool, I like get stories, so I just call it 1.5. They're like, yo, I like was at a family get together for like a birthday party, and my younger cousin was watching one of your videos. I was like, oh, that's funny. And then they just casually go, I know that guy in real life. Water the streamer. I do really have to pee. Whoever called that, I mean, to be fair, I think most people thought that, but I do have to go pee very soon. Not worth. No, that was bad call. Bad call by me. You wish I could meet you if I'm ever in London. I actually had a trip to London planned. That's where my step grandpa lived, but he passed away this summer, so I don't. That was the only family I had there, and that would be the only reason I would go. But now to visit you. So do I drink a cup of water every redeem? I drink a liter of water every time someone redeems hydrate. True story. You know, meet and greet in London when technically you have to visit me. Deal. Next up, oh, that's right. I get you, and then I sell you. Sold a bit early, I will admit. And then we get you up here. This cute little Gandalf looking guy. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? Trying to think. After round 40, what are we gonna sell? It's gonna take a few tries to be 40, not gonna lie. We should probably get ready for that and make a different plan instead of just guess and check, because playing around 40 kind of sucks in not challenge editor. Still though, we've 87 lives. I feel like we've slowly gotten better and better at this. We used to leak a lot more, but now we have it down. There we go. That's what we needed. Intense Magic is up next. Ooh, another one. You got it. Fighter plane any good for 40? It's what we used to use. And it did work, but then we just lost the next round. And there's nothing we could do about it. Probably could figure something out in the challenge editor. But we used a 0-3-1 Mob Mauler combined with Sod and it did it. Balloons are technically infinite, right? Yes, sir. They could send 10 million reds and blues round 1. Ninja Kiwi addressed that, actually. They said the reason they can't do that is because it... Rude! Do your job! They said it takes a while to get them up and going, just like how you don't start the game with a Paragon. Which was also explained in a different video. Yeah, they addressed that. Add a not realistic game mode. That's what Sandbox is. You silly goose. Let's be honest, Ninja Kiwi's thought of everything. I didn't even know Nat was awake, and she just like spit a loogie or something. That's the first thing I heard from her. Ew. Alright, let's get this Mob Mauler. That's all we need. Petition for Ninja Kiwi to add 0.1% cash. That sounds like a great time. We should definitely do that. We should definitely do that. And it should be needed for black borders. Yes. Brilliant. All right, the Druid and Sada worked very well together there. All right, so the timing was brutal. We'll just give this a shot. Maybe I place it like... Maybe that's what we did. Make it a 0-3-2. That is exactly what happened in game last time. We just have to time it better. Boom! No leaks, baby! It's that easy. It's that easy. Anyway, should probably put you on strong. Now, definitely what people used to do... Ooh, another hydrate. What people used to do is sell everything, get a discount village, and never miss aces. However, they got 600... They're $600 more expensive now. And I don't know if it's worth it anymore. Only 0.2 seconds away? Yeah, I just have to have those quick fingers. Never miss elk buff. That's so much money though. So much money. I mean, we could sell the Druid. Buy the triple discount. All right, yo, Him, have a good one, my man. Appreciate you. It's always a pleasure. All right, let's probably right here. Let's just see if we can get there. I'm just calling it. Nope, I don't want to get there leaking that many lives. Oh, that was bad. Anyway, 2200 plus 1700. Oh, we can get there, baby. You guys believe in miracles? This is not a bad idea. I'm starting to think that this was in fact a bad idea. Spam balloons to increase my eco. I could. Guys, how am I gonna pop camos? Are there camos on 44? There better not be. There are camos on 45 though, right? You could sell the village for money too. That's brilliant. There are camos on 45, right? How, let's see what happens. Come on, Sada. Clutch up, baby. All right, that's pretty good. You guys were worried about the camos. Are there camos on 46? Are there more camos on 45? Okay. Game plan. We just have to be ready for that. Fortified lead. I figured we could probably tank it, but I didn't want to, you know? I didn't want to tank it. I think we can pop them all. Buy a single bomb. Actually, not the worst idea, but I think we can beat it with an ability. I think we can get them all. I wanted to get an alchemist. I did think about that. I just need to put her on strong. There we go. Put you back on first. Geo, that was a great first message. Good one. Thank you. Thank you. Now, we could get an elk for the plane. We could get a second discount and go for camo. Let's just see what round 80. All right, this is going to be hard. This is going to be a hard round. So we need a little more. What if, like, we did this? Dang, that got way better. Weird. Come on, Sada. Clutch up. Sada sucks. Confirmed. We could use an ability. We could get a crossbow. That's the way I'm leaning. I feel like that's a mistake, though. Camo village, we don't have the money for it. We don't have the money for it. Sada is on the struggle bus, but we need her early. Might get a crossbow. D-camo? Where? Is what we'll attempt. I might exit to home. Yeah, that did. Okay, crossbow. Even crossbows let me down. Okay. I almost hit new game. That would have been tragic. We could get a ninja. Get a signal flare. I wonder. Would a ninja be bad? We could go back to the wall of fire. Yeah, I already went top path. I need more splitted monkeys. True. That I do. We could always try for an ability and combine it. Sell ace for camo village. Sword. We could use a sword. You don't need lots of darts on the ace? Dang, even with all those ceramics that leaked that one time? We could get more Dorts. I'm gonna try Ninja because I'm greedy. Oh, I probably should have got Caltrops. Ninja, go for sticky bomb near the front later. Oh, that actually would not have been a bad idea. Rip. So I'm thinking, when is the next huge bunch of camos? Rip lives. I mean, we're doing fine on lives. We're doing just fine. Sorry, you types though. Hey, no problem. We can always try that next time. Round 51 Cerams. Pff, easy peasy. That's what this guy's for. Wait, does it not fit on this side? Sad. Suppose I could go right here. No. Nice. Odds we can get to a radar scanner? Like 100%. Do we even need radar scanner? Yep. All right, not 100%. We were $4 off. That's wild. Anyway. Now we're fine. Now what are we gonna do? Get another never miss? That's what I'm thinking. I like this idea. You need more stuff. You're gonna be destroyed by 59. I do plan on getting more things by around 59. That is that is true. Is selling half cash and half cash? It is not. You get full normal sell value. I was close there. Do I mean, we could get like hot shots. We could get an overdrive. We could go for another ace. We could get something else. Looks like we need the ninja again. True. Wow, we're leaking a lot. Even I don't even want. Okay, so we'll buy something. 300 ace. Should we get a fighter plane? Can we afford a fighter plane? I'll get it up here out of the. Do we even get there in time? 840. I feel like we probably don't get there. But it could... Oh, they went the other way. This is probably better, honestly. We still didn't get it. Okay. We could go get bomb shooters. We could go for a mob mauler again. Put you on strong. RNGs is true. Oh, we don't even get the mob mauler in time? Oh, okay. I was mashing escape. Interesting. Ooh, splitting them. Yikes. Get Mob Assassin for the ability. We'll try. We are trying. Huh. We could always get to spikes and guess. We could always get a helicopter. Sniper. We could try for a bottom path bomb and just hope they go left. That's such a bad idea. What are some tips for Bloonarius on stream bed? You have to get 5 of every farming tower. So like sniper, druid, farm, a monkey, 1 monkeyopolis, boats. This is tricky. You just beat elite Bloonarius without druids. Dang. Bob Mahler from like 3 nerfs ago would have done it. True. Let's see. I don't even know. I mean, we could just go for hotshots again and hope to get better RNG. They both go right. Or I could use an ability on the first one. Oh, okay, one went right. Let's go. Doable. That's so dumb, dude. I hate RNG so much. That's so annoying that that's actually a thing. Oof. Okay. I'd like to get another ace. Ooh, that's gonna suck it up though. How much does this sell for? 1,200? We are not even close to having enough money for a never miss, are we? Oh, we have a level 10 ability. Well, now we don't. 2,300. It's really sad that we can't even afford it. Hey, whoa. Put this down here. Maybe tax sprayer instead of hot shots. Perhaps. There we go. Nice and easy. There we go. Yo, what's up, Thy? How you doing? We have to use the sword. Psych. Just prepping. Just prepping it. Dare I get faster throwing? Dare I make it a 3-2-0? I'm probably just gonna try to save money. Okay. Not gonna leak on stuff like that. Why did I use that ability? I am so silly. But this time we didn't even leak. That's why I used that ability. Oof. Kind of surprised. Yeah, I mean that's normally what happens after the boss. To be honest, that's what I do when I'm on Twitch. I literally just lurk all the time. If I even go on. I don't watch too many streams, but I rarely watch streams, and even rarer do I type in streams. Is ODS good on Ravine? Apparently. I have no idea. Put down a glue and you won't struggle. True. Very true. We're gonna see if we can get away with absolutely nothing until 63. So that we can struggle on that for a while. All right. I mean, we can beat it if we use both abilities. Use the sword, easy dub. I should just use the sword. We'll save it for around 63 though, you know? If you're not leaking, you're not trying. That's why we're down to 60 lives, baby. We were leaking because we are trying. Kind of killing it right now. Ooh, we leaked 4. We use the ability at the right time, we're fine. Also, if I spend some money, we're also fine. I'm going to try to get to 63. What if I use it like right now? Was that silly? I feel like it was fine. Woo! Oh, would ya? Hold on. That is a lot. That is your essay for today? All right, fair enough. I thought you were going to go on a spamming rampage and my finger was on the timeout button. Okay. Believe it or not, what we have right now does not beat the round. Should I get 204 right here? (022) ice, 204 bomb, 003 bomb, recursive spam. When is the next BTD 6 tips and tricks video? Probably not for a long time. I used all my tips, all 101 of them. You refuse to play this map. I do not blame you. So I want to get away with this. I don't know if we can though. Interesting. Very interesting. Easy peasy. Whew. That's how it's done right there. And that's why we saved a bunch. Is this half cash? It is. It is half cash. Yo, Musks, welcome in. Also, welcome back, Wertech. Let's see. Is it hard or is it just memes? We actually all signed a pact to purposely lose to it. Let's be honest, 64 is harder. Get more clusters. True. You're truing. Whew. Or, and hear me out on this, this is a brilliant idea. And I don't want to hear otherwise. It can win. It can win. Josh is purposely ignoring balonies just to... There you go. There you go, big batch. Get a 300 farm? Or not farm. Somehow. Oh. Now we're talking. Another never miss deal. I believe in the dream. Here we go. Sell for a Spectre. Getting a Spectre in half cash would be awesome, actually. Never been done before. True story. All right, we're actually so close. We just need to be better. That's all we need. Get a sniper at the top. Smart. Wow, some leaked there. Kind of a scam. It's that easy. It's that easy. What was that? That's called skill. Do you see that timing on the left mob? That's called skill. Honestly, if you can't do that first try, it's a skill issue. Use the sword. Use the sword. Jerome. I'm not even worried about this round. I'm actually just like on cloud 9 right now. I didn't think that would work. What are my thoughts on Rome? Worst city in the world. And I'll stand by that 100%. I feel like this is not worth it. Strong opinions. Yeah, I have very strong opinions on many things. One of which is my dislike of Rome. Yup. Surprised it took you that guys took you guys that long to figure that out. Sorry you're late. Hey, no problem, Stan the man. Welcome in. How's it going? Pretty good. I mean, as long as we don't get hard stuck, I'll have a great day. What happened in Rome? Oh, I'm so... Oh, dang it. I forgot to be charging my phone this whole time. Rip. What didn't happen in Rome is the real question. Nice t-shirt, by the way. Thank you. Surprisingly, this is working. What are you talking about? Any highly skilled player could see that this would easily win. Just put down the Legend of the Night Insta. If only I still had that. I do have a Zarbomba though. Hydrate. Okay. I actually totally missed that one, so I'm glad you said something. We could always get another one of these on the right side, but I figure I'll just wait until we need it. You kind of feel bad for Lamar. Hey, you just have to pick someone and not read their messages, you know? Would you ever consider making some videos with other creators? You know, I have thought about it. It's pretty fun to do. Like the tips and tricks video, we had like 20 creators in it. Though sometimes it's just it's a bit hard because I script all my videos and a lot of other people do not. It's like hard to work them in, or they don't have the same pacing, which is fine. I mean, it clearly worked for the 101 tips and tricks video, but I think if I do collab, it's gonna be more challenges. I know Tootie and I talked about doing another collab, but nothing's in the books yet. Get a Mob press? Yes. Josh British confirmed. Yes. My editor is British and he taught me how to speak British. What do you say? Like, in it? Yeah, it's bottle of water, isn't it? Which I don't know why you would say isn't it for a bottle of water, but you do. I don't make the rules. We do have a ton of money. 76 might suck. That's what the second ability is for. We'll just zoom right through them. You can afford a Hbomb press, but do I want a Hbomb press is the real question. I could put it, do I want the double discount? Yes, I do want one. Oh. Do I want one near the front? Do I want one like up here? Oh, Elite says no. Okay, we have 3 yeses and 1 no. We could get another. Guys. You cannot tell me that that's a bad idea. You cannot say a third never miss is a bad idea. Another one. He gets it. That was just a misplay. That was because I was distracted. We didn't center him back here. That's not its fault. You ready for this? Wham! Use the ability. And now we schmoove. We just have to save. So here's the thing. We have to save the second ability for the next round. We have to. What if instead of that never miss, because that's a bad idea, we go like this. What about that? This is scary. I will freely admit that. We'll just boom. Okay, we were surprisingly close. You still think Hbomb press would solo? All right. We'll see. 400 ice when? The next boss event, probably. But then it'll be a 420. Not a single leak. We didn't leak a single bullet. I was going to mock you if we leaked one, and we didn't. All right, well, that's Musk's is OP. Sada OP. Sada's OP. Musk said the village? Nah. Anyone who suggested the triple discount is crazy. I'm thinking about getting an Operation Dartstorm. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Does anyone have a strong opinion? I am now realizing I'm not very close to getting an ODS. Well, we could certainly try. Not even a third. Never miss. Yeah, that's true. That's on me. That's on me. I just wanted a tier 4 other than stronger stim and Ooh! Alright, how about this? How about this? We'll use an ability. Round 78's tough. Oh, round 78 I just use her charge. So I can use sword leap here. Oh, charge is on cooldown anyway. Oh, I am silly. There we go. So I can use her sword leap and then I leave sword charge for 78. That's my game plan right now. Musks, I want you to know that I do not like how well your Hbomb press is working. Okay? Just so we're clear. Is Monkey Knowledge on? Yes, it is. It is on. Hbomb press is doing his job. He's doing more than his job. That's the problem. He's gonna take other people's jobs. Someone is jealous. I just wanted what's best for my never miss aces, and they're just getting shown up by this Aussie. You know. Oh, I was AFK. We almost lost because of it. They're still doing a lot. You're right. I am no longer angry. You've calmed me down. Oh, what am I doing? We need the hype song for round 80. Good for nothing, always causing trouble. Watch me just get flamed for hating Aussies now. Banana farm? True. Okay, that was actually a horrible idea. I didn't realize the round was almost over, and that would have sucked to actually place. All we need is another Hbomb press. Deal. I am so in. We can do it, boys. Remember this moment. Exactly, would ya? Oh, it pushes to the other track. Well, there we go. Easy. GG's. Today was the day. We beat it on half cash in the challenge editor. Who had the most pops? Over 100,000. Whew. Now do a black border? Yeah, I think we could do it. I think we could do it. I think we do it for sure. Well, boys, with that, I'm gonna go play volleyball. 'Twas a pleasure. If next time you see me with half cash beaten, it's because I followed my own guide and did not cheat and use an insta-monkey. Very true. But with that, bye everyone. I'll be live Monday at 8 p.m. where we will probably be playing Ravine half cash for reals. Even though we did lose a lot. Who knows? All right. Bye, everyone. Bye. I don't know how long the stream delay is, so I'm stalling. Bye.